Hey guys, so I wanted to put the Mate 9 to the test here against arguably the best value for money Android flagship, the OnePlus 3T. So these phones feel very similar actually in terms of build quality. Obviously the Mate 9 a little bit bigger, but which one gives you the better performance? We're going to check it out here. Start them up at the same time. And obviously there is a big elephant in the room in regards to the price difference. I do like the startup sound we do have now, but in fact I think I preferred the previous one. So we do have faster startup here on the Mate 9, which is very nice. Just going to bump the brightness up here a little bit. On both of them, and we're just going to do a quick speed test comparison, both of them running the latest official Android nugget. And let's just close everything down and let's go. So that was one to the Mate 9. 2-0, 3-0, and I can't believe my eyes if the Mate 9 is going to win. Or I'd say that was quite similar. I'm not going to give it any one there. And Play Store. Very similar that time. Let's check out some games. In fact, let's check out the gallery. Do we have the gallery here on Mate 9? Yes, we do. So nice comparable there. And let's just try some games here. I was looking for a performance mode on the Mate 9, but I couldn't actually see it. I think they've gotten rid of it. Very nice here. So another one goes to the Mate 9. Is that 4-0 or 3-0? I'm just going to go with 4-0, I think. This one is quite similar to load on both of them, which is nice. And we do have NBA Live. Again, very similar that time. And finally GTA. Oh, so OnePlus 3T this time maybe. Let's just load the game. Aha, so the Mate 9 loads the game faster. Which I'm probably going to give it the point there as well. So I think about 5-0 there to the Mate 9, which I totally wasn't expecting actually. I was expecting the OnePlus 3T to hold its own. So props where props is due. You are getting probably much faster performance here in the basic apps. This is actually a 4GB RAM model as well, so do bear that in mind. We're just going to check out the Wi-Fi here, starting with OnePlus 3T. Oh dear. So we're definitely on the right one. Not the best score there this time, but maybe the Mate 9 will dominate here. Wow. So that is like literally nearly 3 times as fast. I'm going to give the OnePlus 3T another chance, I think, because usually, you know, it's not that lame when it comes to the Wi-Fi. So let's just try this again here. It does look like we have more signal strength on the Mate 9. You can see we get 4 bars here, but this is on the full 5 bars, which is something to consider. But now you can see here the second attempt, the OnePlus 3T has been owned pretty much when it comes to the Wi-Fi. I think the upload was a little bit better though on the OnePlus 3T, but we're going to have a look at the web browsing and see how they compare here. So we'll just start up Daily Mail and go. Do we have, I think, no, we'll just use Chrome on both of them. Might be a browser there for Huawei. Let's just check. It could be, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think there is actually. So you can see loading the page here nice and fast on both of them. Pictures load very fast on the Mate 9, as you can see, which is good. Just open up a link. It looks like the Mate 9 is that bit ahead loading the page here, so I'm going to give it a point. Phone Arena. That one looked pretty similar. Ooh, Mate 9 again. 2-0. GSM. Let's go. Again, we have the Mate 9 solidly defeating the 3T. Amazing how things change. Just the other day the 3T was dominating the S7 Edge, and now we have a new beast on the block. So very nice performance here. I'm just going to do some multitasking to really see here how it compares against 6 gigs of RAM. I think we got a reload there, so I'm going to give it a point to the OnePlus 3T, and again OnePlus 3T kept it in memory. So you can see here, I think EMUI still not very good when it comes to multitasking on the latest version. I mean, it's fast enough, getting back into it, but you can't really beat the stability of the OnePlus 3T when it comes to the multitasking here. I'm a bit kind of disappointed that the new P phones are only coming with 4 gigs of RAM, I think, but maybe there's one with 6 gigs of RAM. I'm not 100% sure, but if you want the best multitasking, you're probably best to get that if it's available. You see the game here stays in memory on the OnePlus 3T. So a solid victory here for the OnePlus 3T in the multitasking component, but it wasn't straight cut as I thought it would be, and overall I think the Mate 9 did pretty well, day to day in terms of the apps opening, the Wi-Fi speed and browsing speed. Kirin 960 you can see is a beast in terms of the actual performance. I think they could definitely improve the multitasking though going forward. To round the video off, what other things should we talk about here on these two? I think I prefer the fingerprint scanners on Honor phones, in terms of their reliability. OnePlus 3T's is good, but I don't think it's quite as reliable. However, I definitely prefer the software on the OnePlus 3T. It's closer to stock here. You're getting that AMOLED display, which looks better in terms of the viewing angles. Both are full HD obviously, so not too different there. The battery is bigger on the Mate 9 though, which may give you a little bit more endurance, but the endurance on the 3T is pretty good in itself. So Both are excellent phones, and I don't know if they're waterproof though. That would be something. Well, in fact, the OnePlus 3T has survived a water test. Mate 9, we're not really sure if it's waterproof. I definitely think Huawei should be implementing that given the price of the phone. So yeah, just a quick little speed test here. I'll do some tests with some other flagship phones, so do stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.